right, we are live. I'm just getting everything set up here for the stream. I already started on the actual work here. So instead of on YouTube, I'm going to do a little bit of a stream here on Twitch. We'll, of course, cut it over to YouTube later, but it is, what is today, Thursday? Did my Yellow Noir stream last night, and now we're going to do just a little stream here for a little bit. See how it goes, because not everybody watches YouTube all the time, which is hard to believe. So, things going. I'm doing the R-CAL0141, which is in Porphyry. Mateo's server is actually down right now, so I was looking around and I was like, oh, I can do some stuff here. And also, let me add a source here in the game for my web browser so that we can look at the OC here on Twitch, like I said, while we're doing stuff. So let me get that set up here. Want a browser source? Guess that would be it. Oh, how about a window capture? Add that, and we'll call that call it Chrome, since that's what I use. That there. That's good to go. We'll kind of put it here and turn it off. I've never done, I have not done that yet on Twitch, so let me do one more thing. And again, it was a very last minute thing that I was setting up. So I got to take care of a couple background tasks here, and then we'll get going. I want to... I normally do this on the YouTubes on Sunday. But what I'm looking for right now is there's Streamlabs. Want to see anything in here? Allow me to, oh, there it is. That's, yeah, Streamlabs desktop. I want to do a source, put that up here. I'll change that here. We'll do Chrome. Hopefully this doesn't crash my thing again. So that should work right there. I do see it popping up, and I can get rid of it. And okay, so we are live. We are working. I do have the TeamSpeak up and open. I'm in a yard operations channel. I am doing yard ops, kind of. More, it's local, but it's also yard. I'm gonna bring that up here in a second. After I fix what I just messed up here off screen that you can't see. All right, so if we bring this up here, you can see that I am actually doing the pickups. These were in the yard and they're already separated, but somebody didn't actually put them in the pickups. So we're R-CAL0141, and 7022 is the engine that we're running right now. And we're picking up these from TRM right here. And I actually have them connected to me, so I'm going to confirm those. And then we're just going to pull them back down a little bit down here in the tracks, and we'll figure out where they go. Or, I mean, it's not hard to figure out where they go, but let me make sure everything's bled off. Starting to roll, so good sign. Everything's connected. Get my little deal up here. Here we go. You know what I don't know is which engine is our lead here. Be this one. And now I'm going to turn this guy around. Oh, all right. Now we can. Whoops. Ah, we're okay. I'm gonna. That's a short hood trail there. That's a short hood lead. All right, now we're ready to pull out of the yard here. Check our 244 tons, 620 feet. No big deal. We're gonna pull these back, and then we're gonna go grab some other ones that we already have in the yard. It's on the far end of the yard, though. You'll hear some brakes on. That's not. Different sound pack here, too. Get back to where we can monitor actual speeds. I also need to get up here. I'm going to be turning into that lane. I'm standing on the ground here before I throw this switch. We're going to leave all of our switches set because we're just going to go get the other set of cars and push them back through to the delivery side. A little bit too much brake on here. Trying to pay attention to everything. So this is Porphyry. This is in Corona, California, which is in the Riverside County, right on the border between Orange County, where Disneyland is, and, well, Riverside, San Bernardino County. It's kind of in the middle there, but it's right on the border between the first county, the first city you come into as you pass out of Orange County on your way towards Las Vegas. And Porphyry is how the yard here is pronounced. Porphyry. So we have these guys right here, these REPs. And REP's Republic Bag. You guys have probably seen me do this before on YouTube, but REP is right here across the street, but we're going to have to go all the way around on the main in order to get there. We're going to drop off those TRMs that we just picked, and then we'll grab these cars right here and push them back to where those were. Get a little speedy here. Tyson, what up? Hope I didn't take your time slot. I just was going to do a little quick deal because I only have two pickups, two set outs to do for PPH, and I don't do a lot of this on Twitch. All right, so see the snow here? It's not as green as what you normally do. All right, so we've got 3 brakes set, 3 hand brakes. Go ahead and do a brake test. Make sure we're in forward. Pick off the indies. And we'll get it rolling here. And once we come off, see how long it takes for the cars to stop. And they do. They stop within 2 car lengths of the brake tech. The handbrake check is successful. I will come on back to cars here and see if we can get it off. It does look a little cold, right? Not snowing here. It is windy. We have our Santa Ana winds happening, which are dry winds, but my little thermometer here is saying it's 62 outside right now. We're going to run on down here. All the brake lines are taking off on those, so when we come back, we can go either way. See what's, if I go one more set over. Get in front of my train here. Okay, make sure I got my switch set correctly. I do. There, and then I've got to set this one here, which is the one I was worried about for a second. NM, hello. Do a little Twitch, not for very long. As long as this takes, probably like 9 hours worth just to move 2 sets of cars. I've already picked up what was there. I was just moving some stuff around. I'm like, you know what? It's Depot Plus, so let's Twitch that. Do it more on YouTube, as you've seen on Sundays, but do a little Twitch stuff here today. This is what we're dealing with. Here's the OC for, as I've been doing on Sundays, but now on Twitch. See the OC that I'm doing for managing all the cars here. You said this is what you did with the auto train. What are you talking about? Just moving a little bit, or twitching it? Because it wasn't a whole lot to do. I mean, it took forever, but you know what I mean? All right, so these are all going to that TRM. Let's see. Looks like they're all bled out. We don't have to worry about dragging brakes. Head to the end of this cut. And let's go back to the front. Have a look around at stuff. So if we look at the OC now, it tells us that our pending deliveries is TRM. There's 14 cars. Now that I'm hooked up, I have 14 loads, 1,897 tons, and 983 feet, which is a little bit different than what's listed here. And the OC right there under that TRM 8 says 845. Oh, I think it's counting the 2 engines that we have here, so that would make sense. So we're going to pull forward here a little bit because we got some cars behind us. Parking brakes coming off, or hand wheels. And we're going to go straight down, and we're going to shove down this track here. Now we're not going anywhere because we're going the wrong way. While we're doing that, we're going to go set switch down here so we don't got to worry about it too much. Keep an eye on our train speed back there. We're inside the cab. It is a little snowy in the sim, but it's not in real life. Started to stream at 10 p.m. your time. Not going to open these windows because it looks cold out there. Could be wearing our, you can't see them right now, but we're wearing our little down comfort clothing that we could spend some time in. I'm on the main line, but I'm approaching a crossing, so I will Crossings up here. I don't think we're going to make it that far, but I got my brights on anyways because that's the requirement. We're almost clear of tracks there anyhow. Down here and get ready to throw the switch. In single player, you don't have to be sitting on the ground to throw a switch, but in multiplayer, you do. All right, let's get her to her stop. And we can see we're in a stop. Come in reverse. And after the engine spins up a minute, remove the ND and let's get her rolling backwards. Coming back pretty good. Let's take off some of the power there. Ride her backwards. Actually going to stay here and throw this switch back to normal operations after the train clears. So we don't forget later. It's not a mainline switch, but it is the lead to the yard. So we want to make sure that we have that set so somebody coming in to drop off doesn't have to deal with, like, oh my gosh, we're not gonna really derail, but you don't have to worry about it. Set it back the way that we need it now. We'll check before we leave anyhow. Nice and slow is the way to go. Turn off those for a minute. We don't need to see all the tags that we know what they are already. I have thrown the switch at the very end, so we know what it's going to hopefully do for us, and that is get us out of this siding onto the lead out and then back to where we started, which is that TRM. TRM is the TRM manufacturing back there. Capacity of 14 hoppers, and we have, or 15. We have 14 there. Here's our engines. Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what's going to happen here. Moving my dang mouse over to the other computer. We almost had a catastrophe there. So far, it looks like we avoided total chaos. That could have been a close one, though. Now we're set back up there. Gonna clear these two switches. Don't have to because it's the yard. It feels like it's something that we should do. It's pretty nice. Grab the rear of this. We're going to get smashed here against these other cars. What's up, Resemble? We can get to the other side. Well, that wasn't the right one. Go to the rear of the train, run out in front, and maybe we'll catch this side. Doing a little bit of I was sitting here just starting to play, and I figured I don't do a lot of Run8 on Twitch, so why not fire it up and do what we're going to do. We'll just show it to others. So nap time for those of you are pending, NM especially. It's not YouTube, but same thing. Heck, I'll use this later to fall asleep tonight. If I'm having problems sleeping, just turn on one of my videos and out like a light, burn out lamp. clicked on the link thinking it was YouTube? Is it because of the content that it's Run8? And then you ended up on Twitch. You're like, whoa. Oh, that's different. Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't. Tyson here, he does he does it on Twitch, and he does the East Coast stuff where it's more green and less desert brown and white as we're seeing now. Although it's not really snowing here. It's a brisk 62 degrees with 30-mile-an-hour hurricane force winds. But he normally does it on Twitch. And as I said, I was like, well, I might as well do a little Twitch for this because I don't get a lot of exposure for this on Twitch. I usually just do my dumb stuff. You can smell the flowers, but you also get that sinus thing going, you know, or you sneeze and all the pollen. And right now you can smell flowers here because they're all blowing around. They're not staying in the ground right now. All the flowers getting blown up in the air and right in your nostrils. Yeah, talk to you about Azure and AD and all that stuff, NM, when you have some sort of chance. I am actively seeking employment, and the experience is dealing with that. I've done, you know, the SCCM and all that stuff before, but I just want to know what the differences are. At some point, if you're available. Not today, just some point. Want to make sure what I'm describing is still correct. You know what? We'll go on the outside one. Start with the outside one here. All right, we got a choo-choo hauling ass here. Give him a wave. Oh, it's AI. I've got, you can hear the click, click, clicks and all that stuff. That's part of Sound Pack. I think that's RJ's, which is available on the Enhancement Discord and the Mateo Communities Discord. I don't think I have links down below right now for that because of how quickly I fired it off, but all right, because I'm not about to put links in there now. Go over to my YouTube channel, look for my Run8 videos, and there's links to the Discord there. If you're so inclined, find out more about the multiplayer environments. Of course, I'm on the Depot Plus right now anyways. Mateo's server is currently offline. There's something happened and off right now, and the server has not been restarted yet, so another reason I joined Depot Plus. Plus, I'm getting my time in. You got to do a minimum monthly, not monthly, but like every 6 months, you got to have at least an hour. I've got almost 40 hours now in here. That's just in the last 3 months. Oh, your server's off too, huh? Is there a reason? Did it crash or? There is a we have a line here in Depot Plus. You have East Coast North, East Coast South, then you have West Coast South, where I'm at now, and West Coast North. Roseville sub, I guess. And we're gonna do a nice nice stop here. Speed limit's looking good. All right. We're 2 to 3 steps there of, not going to go turn off the gen field, but are secure here. Got to sign back up for Depot Plus. Again, I didn't see exactly where the server is, because you got to apply for Depot Plus specifically to make sure you're signed up on Depot, that you're part of that community to begin with, and then they'll advertise when we are accepting new people to join. That's off. You have couplers open. Let's pull forward. Put one more handbrake in there. I did see it roll. Nah, that's fine. Don't got a crazy here. So this will hold one less car. This will hold one more car than we have. So we're gonna max out our load here. Oh, okay. The depot generally. Then once we get these guys secured here in the industry, we'll mark them as delivered in the OC. The operations center. I'll mention the OC a lot. Again, that's this here. This is the operations, the Depot Operations Center. That's what the whole point of being a Depot Plus member is that most trains, all trains are tracked through there, but they have something special called custom orders like this. These are customer cars. It's not your typical car stacks of just you dump them and go. They actually track them in a database. So when you dump them off, they're tracked from the time they spawn in the server until the time that they despawn off of the server. So got to make sure that the paperwork always stays up to date with them, because they do track these. Like I said, they're just not like the normal. They don't all have these, by the way. You have to have at least 20 hours, I believe, in the OC of just running road trains before you can even handle any of these customer orders. And it's really because of, really becomes a pain in the butt if you lose these or crash these or disappear these. And then they have to do some database modifications in order to accommodate that screw up. So they do allow screw ups in the depot. Nobody wants them, but not like you're going to get fired if you make a small mistake. You do something that you can't explain off, like I don't know why I went around that switch at 55 miles an hour coming into Porphyry. For those of you that see me do that. It was non-depot though. Sketchy blue flag, that's who did my check ride here. Real life conductor. All right, we're going to dump these off here. Find a nice point to cut them. Got two cars there. I'll cut it right here. Let's go ahead and set the handbrakes. I did not do the first cut, was a handbrake test to make sure that they will hold, so we'll do that now. Move them and come off and see how long it takes. Right away. We are good. Take the pressure off the knuckles. You got to get off those knuckles too quickly sometimes, because sometimes in the game they will reattach themselves, which is not fun. Especially on those auto racks, Tyson. Like, if you don't get off there quick enough because they expand so much, got those cushiony ride ones, so, they expand a lot. You pull them off, and then nice and slow, and all of a sudden it starts slacking and reattaches. You're like, damn it! And then, stretch force is too much. You have to stop and reset and blah, blah, blah. Probably does that in real life, I assume. On the Mateo server, I'd just kick these, get going like that, and just cut them and let them go until I hit handbrakes on them to stop them. But as I said, these are customer orders. Treat them with white gloves. I do love the rail driver, even with the issues that I have with the click, 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 non-stop, which isn't doing it right now. It's so weird. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And then recalibration and click, 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 recalibration again. All right, we'll put one handbrake on here. Do a little, just a quick test to make sure secure. All right, to roll a little bit further than, I mean, didn't roll a car length or more, so I'm going to push it back though, so it's in over the offload ports. Yeah, it's left the handbrake on. It's harder to push, so that's good. Take the slack out. Knuckle again. All right, it's holding there. Another cars are done. All tracks are free and clear. We'll set everything back up. I'm going to stop here for a second. Going to bring up the OC here, and we're going to acknowledge or indicate right here that the PRMs, 14 cars, have been delivered. Now we have these REPs. So we have 8 that are delivers and 12 that are pickups. And the issue with that, not so much an issue, the time consuming portion of that is, so we're right in here right now before this, well, no, it's based CP May. So we're right here and we need to cross and then back up and go get them. Come back, cross, come back to the yard. So this little area here is about like 8 minutes or so, and we don't want to obscure any mainline traffic, because we don't want to do too much traffic obstruction. So let's see. So this guy's going to SBD, so San Bernardino. So we're currently, the tracks are running, say westbound. I don't know. These guys are, like they're coming at us westbound. Yeah, this is coming LAC. But we have to go against traffic here to get over to the other side of the rail to come back. So we're going to have to wait to throw this switch here, or, throw the signal. This guy's coming here. We got to go the opposite direction, and we got to go the opposite direction on that. So we're going to have to wait till this one passes us here. There's actually another one coming up behind it. So while we're waiting for that, we'll run over here, take a look at where we're going to go, is off this one. Again, the traffic is coming at us on this track. The traffic is going to be going away from us on this track, but we're going to reverse that situation. So I'm not going to throw that yet, but we've got to come over here and pick up these before we deliver. And what we could do, so it's an all-in-one deal. That will be our track anyway, but we can take the loaded ones, set them here, go pick those, push the other ones back in, and then get back out of here. So I think that's how we're going to approach that. We need to come here to the middle and set our switches back. Or coming to get these cars right now. And when we bring them back, we're going to push them onto this track here where we already have. Well, I guess we'll leave that there now. Once we come back, we'll where are we? Okay, so that switch is set good. The second switch here I've got to throw after we clear it. So we are going to be going out this way to the signal after the train passes us. So we'll make sure that go ahead and throw this switch here because that again is not mainline. That is the mainline switch there. You can see the train coming way in the distance. Check to make sure we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do a recount. Oh, it says those here pending deliveries is 8 and 12 over there. So we'll grab these 8 now. Hard to see the mouse sometimes because of the snow. Like when we did Railroads Online, you can't see that mouse because it matches snow. This one's a little bit easier to see, but dynamic brake, a little too much dynamic braking on that. These are definitely the REPs, Republic. All right, so then now because we're going to go on the main line, we're going to be shoving back also, but we're going to set this locomotive as our lead. And our MU's already reversed there. The MU, short hood trail, short hood lead, perfect. Okay, so these brakes are not bled. I'm gonna bleed them all here. So the brakes aren't bogging us down. So we've got all the air hoses on. Preparing for the delivery part of it. But we would request track authority if there's a dispatcher on for the main over there. Got to bring up my map here in a second. Go ahead and start pulling forward here. Get a windshield whipper going. Go ahead and turn on my big lights now as we're going on the main anyway. San Bernardino is the map. Bring it up. Well, as we look here, the map, we're at the Porphyry yard. We're coming out this way. We got to go to that switch at May and then push or shove back here to the Republic bag. So I would basically need mainline authority between this, that's a detector, between here at 25.2 and 21.4 May. No dispatchers are on though right now, so mouse is in the way. So okay, so once I get past that switch there, I'm going to throw that switch in front of me there so that when I come back in and shoving, go down the correct track. All right, make sure that we have those cars. We do. Off here. We're gonna have to get to the edge of the lead there and hold tight until we're clear to pull out onto the main. We'll just wait for the other train to come by, and most likely coming up through Riverside now. Okay, now on our return trip, we're going to be good. And then once we get up to the front, or to the switch up here, we'll slammer on the brakes and prepare to do our next damage of going down the main crossover point. We're right next to the console there so we can see out. At least my wipers work. That's correct. I mean, I can turn them on faster too if you need them to. Get all that snow off of there. That's what a lot of people don't like, though, this slow rolling nap time stuff here. Barely moving. For Tyson and myself, we're so used to it because it is what it is. This is what we play it for. Solving the puzzle, where to put stuff where, especially like now, I've got cars going and cars coming out. You know, how am I going to do that efficiently? I'm actually going to stop shy of switch here. And we'll take a look at our, turn off our brights that we know we're not operating on anything right now. Run over here. Take a look at the map here in a second, see where the train is. But we are going to need to wait for that to pass, I believe. See, he's got a green. He's already passed. Who's that? That AI? There's nothing behind him, so yeah, we're going to wait here. Once he passes May, the track's all ours. Oh, I have an Amtrak coming this way, too. Now I got to wait for the Amtrak to come this way. He's coming up. I do have this guy behind, headed eastbound. So that's okay, because he's still at La Mirada. He's still ways away. This guy's coming quick, though. He'll be stopping at the Amtrak station. Literally, it's right in here. Yeah. Going to get to see an Amtrak go by. So if we look back on the map here, again, we're literally right here. Like, well, right here. And you can see the Metrolink Corona. There's a Metrolink West Corona that he's stopping at now. About where he's at. If he's not, he'll be there in a second. He's not actually here. And then he'll be stopping on this one right before where we need to go. So I don't want to block that on him because, again, it's Amtrak's higher priority than us. And then when he passes us, then we'll go. And he's going to stop here at the La Sierra. Can't be in too much of a hurry, but won't take him too long to get here. You can actually go take a look at him right now. If we... Yeah. There he is. Stopping right in front of him. See, and right after he comes out here, this should be the Amtrak station up here, or it's actually the Metrolink, but they don't have that, so they use the Amtrak to do the same thing. We'll wait for him right here, because again, we can't do anything. We go walk down by our friends here. Fly, because they seem to be a lot taller than me. I mean, not 6 foot or 6'8" or anything like that. But guys are just a bunch of blockheads standing around and over here and for the Metrolink to come in. And M's favorite dealership's over there, the Ford dealer. Here we go. I'm gonna rail fan. And yeah, that's an industry there. West Corona. You guys remember, it's the next stop, the next station where I kind of messed up and threw a switch right in front of me to get over and switch tracks. I think it's this one. No, the next one. Oh, I believe he's going to stop here and then we do some passenger loading and offloading. Nope, he's running Amtrak. He's running Amtrak. He's not running the Metrolink. Oh, we'll fly over him. That means he's not going to be stopping at the next station either. I don't think. There you go, Rise. Get your Amtrak feel there. This one. I threw that switch. I came in a little hot one time. Threw that switch. The train rolled off the tracks and disappeared. Go up. Let's climb the stairs. We can right here and watch it go right underneath us. After he clears this station, I'm going right there, so I should be able to take the block after that. You like that view? Oh, that would be a perfect view if somebody runs that crossing there and an Amtrak smashes into them and the parts go flying everywhere and we get chunks of metal stuck in our dome. But we won't have to pay for the medical bills. Main 2, that's the other train coming from the other direction. Take a quick look at our map. Yeah, so this other one is now passing where we are. The Amtrak's almost here, so got one coming from that direction. You can see the 3 lights there, the bright lights in the distance. And there's our Amtrak coming, approaching this crossing. Here he comes, coming quick. Yeah, the K5LA. I waved at him. Pushed the wrong button first, though. All right, now let's go down here and stand on the platform as the freight runs by us. Bare table train. Oops. I saw something that they're coming out with a new design coming up for the next couple of years or something. Just saw it the other day, and I briefly saw there. I didn't read it yet, so I don't know much about it yet. All right, so we are now clear. So I will knock this signal down here. As that goes red and this goes red, be able to throw that switch, and then we will be on our way.
Hey, wake up.
All right, so
Remember how to do it, Matt?
Yeah, it's been a while.
okay, we're in TeamSpeak now. We get out of here. Up, got too many times. So there's a dispatcher on duty. I didn't see him come on. So we get out of here. See what we're doing here. So we're BN7022. San Bernardino dispatch BN7022 eastbound.
7022, go ahead over.
Hey, sorry about that. I didn't see you come on. I'm looking to pull out of the Porphyry yard here and shove back in between this block here so I can drop off these cars at REP.
Okay, you're looking to come out Porphyry Main 2, is that correct?
I'm looking to come out Porphyry Main 2, cross over to Main 1, and then shove back, please.
Okay, so just to confirm, it's been a while. It's between CP Prado and CP May, main track 2, and you're looking for headroom there at CP May.
That's affirmative.
Okay, is the bear table, it's going to be the BNSF 9280 West, all by your point of entry, over.
Yeah, so the bear table passed me about 5 ago.
Okay, BNSF 9280 West, all by your point of entry. Ready copy instructions?
Ready copy for BN7022.
All right, BN7022. After the BNSF 9280 West, you have authority to open up and occupy main track 2, TWO, between CP Prado Dam and CP May. Eastward movement, over.
All right, so I'm ready to open up on the Main 2 after the bear table passes. And I'll be stopping at the signal at May. That's a good copy?
That's correct. Actually, I'm going to give you both directions since you'll be doing some switching there. Light coming up there at CP May momentarily.
All right, I'm going to throw the switch on the Main 2 now and start head towards that signal.
All right, here we go. Thank you, DSL.
All right, so that's how we dispatch or talk to dispatchers there somewhat. Not being a pro, all right? So got to go over here and I'm going to check, make sure I got nobody around me. I do not. He gave me a signal already. Give me a yellow at May though. Let me see. May and Prado. So he gave me a light up to there. Okay, so I'll call him out. I'll stop at the signal. I'll call him for the crossover then. Might still be working on it. Once I get past this switcher, I'll throw the main. We're gonna get up here to the signal, and we'll do a stop at it. I didn't see this guy here. Well, all right. So I've got a yellow up here.
What do you want, David? 4 GP40s?
Yeah, it's 4. The power, like, and then 68R and 78R are almost up.
You just want 4 for now? You want more?
No, 4 for now. 4 for now.
Roger. For just 4. It's good you said that because I just marked this guy ready to leave, so I'll rebuild it.
Yeah, I meant to put that in messages.
It's all good. You told me once yesterday. I forgot about it.
Go over here. San Bernardino Dispatch, BN7022, eastbound.
San Bernardino sub answering over.
Yeah, I was looking for a crossover here at CP May. You currently have me pulling through to the next crossover. Did you want me to proceed or wait at this signal?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just looking for headroom. You need to cross over and do work on the other main.
Yes, that's correct. I need to cross over to main 1 and shove back about 2 miles there and throw that switch off of the main as well.
I see. All right. Stand by. Can engineer compile signal change stop there at CP May over?
Yes, I could stop. CP May coming up on a signal. I'll be stopping here shortly.
All right. Signal coming down. I got a Z train coming right now. Just cleared Prado Dam, so it'll be a few minutes. Once he gets by, we'll get you a light over.
No worries. BN7022 waiting for a light on main 1. Correction, main 2. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so we're going to be waiting here for a minute. So we'll keep our eye on the light there, and whenever the Z train passes us, we can actually get out of the cab. Wait here. Z train is going to be a few minutes out, and then that's fine. Z train is priority. Okay, he's got now a green, so he's going to be whizzing by us. We'll take a piss over here. Be back in a second. Let me give you guys a better view though while we're waiting. Let me get over behind the train a little bit. Up.
and get those tacked on, Dave, before somebody takes it. That way I don't have to do another air slip.
Roger that. East LA to DS 230.
Okay. So
Just 230.
Yeah, we need headroom out of the weeds yard between CP Downey and CP East LA at one time.
All right, stand by.
all right, so let me
All right, that's a hand throw switch there between Downey and East LA.
That's a Roger.
And that's off of main 1, correct?
And that's off of main 1.
all right, should be coming up on us right now.
What's your symbol again today?
I'm just moving engines in the yard.
All right, what's your lead locomotive?
It is UP 1375 over.
All right, ready to copy instructions.
Ready to copy.
All right, UP 1375 has authority to open up and occupy main track 1 ONE between CP Downey and CP East LA, movement both directions over.
UP 1375 has authority to open up hand throw on main 1 ONE between CP Downey and CP East LA in both directions. Is that correct?
That is correct, over.
Roger that, here we go.
All right, so again, we're just waiting for this Z train to pass us so we can cross over to this main one here to my left, or actually as I'm looking to my right, left of the engine. And then we're going to shove back, drop and pick cars, and be back on our way here. We are here, and this guy's coming up now. It doesn't show exactly because it's really only worried about the control points. Trying to get NM to say Australia. Well, he can do that. Nobody says that stuff. It's definitely like aliens.
East LA Yardmaster to DS 230.
It's 230.
Reporting all hand throws but on main 1 ONE are lined and locked for main 1 use. Main line use, excuse me.
All right, all hand throws, main 1 ONE, line lock for main track 1 use, over.
That's correct, East LA out.
Yes, so.
All right, what is the dispatcher number here for where I'm at? For San Bernardino, so he's BNS 15. Yes, 15. All right, here comes the train. See it again in the distance, barely. B-train coming. And if we look, it's not operated by anybody, just AI. One coming up behind it. There's some double stacks in there, and there's some single stacks too. So you get a variety there. What type of frosting thickness you get? Yeah, there's a single. There it goes.
San Bernardino sub to the BNSF. I'm sorry, the BN 7022.
7022.
Yeah, let me know when you're ready to copy. I'll flag you in behind that Z train that just went by, and then we'll get you going the other way. Okay.
BN 7022 is ready to copy.
All right, BN 7022 at CP May after stopping has authority pass signal displaying stop indication. Main track 2 to main track 1 eastbound. Over.
After stopping at CP May, we're on signal indication from main 1 to main 2 eastbound.
We're gonna have to do that one more time. So the BN 7022 at CP May after stopping has authority past signal displaying stop. Main track 2 to main track 1 eastbound.
The BN 7022 after stopping at CP May has authority to pass stop signal east, main 2 to main 1 eastbound.
That is correct. Over.
I am stopped.
Copy, that is correct.
That's correct.
Okay, here we go. Once you get clear of the opposite signal, we'll get you a light back the other way. Over.
BN 7022 copy. Whoops. Is that not coming up? I'm going to pull forward. I'm going to stop again. Said after stopping. I may proceed past the stopped signal here. So he has me. Let's see. There's somebody coming behind me. Oh, that's the other one. All right. All right, so we did a complete stop. Now we're going to proceed forward past the signal, the red signal.
Jason, I got my rail driver yesterday.
What do you think of it?
It's a lot to get used to.
Yeah, but once you do, you'll never switch back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't load any software with it.
You said what, Russ?
Don't load any software with it.
Yeah.
Run8 will take care of everything.
Right.
All right, so we're coming up in the backside of the signal. I'll be stopping clear of that before the crossings up ahead. And then I'm going to run a counter down right now. That we know where to stop.
I'll be glad when the 81 power blows up, David. It's all dash nines. Like there's one conventional engine in there for DPU purposes, but
200 feet to go, and then we'll do a complete
By
stop.
the way, I'm never putting them. I already told you this, but I'm never putting that much GATX ever again.
Trevor came in and worked it today. It took him an hour.
It took me 3 hours to get everything to the repair shops.
Oh, you ran it? What I delivered there?
Yeah.
Well, there must have been another delivery then, because he just ran it today.
No, he probably just worked inside the yard.
We go here.
I went and moved everything to the repair sheds yesterday.
He must have moved more to the repair sheds then, because that's what I watched him do.
He probably did.
PS15 BN7022.
7022, go ahead.
I'm clear signal. I do have signal indication to proceed on main 1 heading westbound.
Yeah, that's your light. Take it when you're ready.
All right, we're going through it, and I'll need about 5 minutes between CP May and Prado there just to push and pull some cars out, and then I'll be headed back this way.
Take as long as you need.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you. All right, so we got permission. We're headed down, and we're going to do our thing now. Once we drop these off and pick the others up, we'll be headed back here and then right back to the yard. All we did. So what? It's been an.
And in the news today for San Bernardino, we have a rare snowstorm. It's been dumping all day.
So yeah, an hour and 20 minutes to move car, plus the ones we already moved. Most of it's waiting, so pretty crazy.
the sets is elephant style, David. You'll have to wire it.
I like a challenge.
Yep. Or just run a long nose forward and you can't see.
I mean, they do that.
Yuppers.
Just taking a look at the map here. All right, they're routing that guy around us. Get over here to where we need to go. And then our choice is, do we bring the cars that we have now in, pull those out? Or do we get rid of the ones? Yeah, I think we're just gonna use what we have and we're gonna pull these. So I have the mainline authority here.
Nah, it's not going to fit on that track. So I'm going to have to move it somewhere else. Thanks, David.
I thought it was only 3,000 feet.
Yeah, it's on one of the short tracks.
Oh.
It's longer than that. I added a bunch.
These are all.
Oh. Plus, he added about 300 feet of engines.
I'm gonna take these blue cars first.
On longer tracks.
So I know where that cut is.
I'm sorry.
It's fine because when I think I edited it, it's going to give me an air slip anyway. Like I said, at least you got me before it left.
Roger that.
Go to the back.
It's a party. Howdy there, Dave.
Hey guys. Hey Matt.
Hello.
Yeah, can one of you staff members drop down one so I can talk to you a minute?
Aye.
All right, so we're almost there. Lower down a bit because we're on the main. We're coming in too hot to make that turn. Looking good there, down to 18, slowing down more. This guy right here is going to be our drop off, all whites here. We're going to grab the blues so we can easily identify which one's where the cut will be.
What is this train on main 2 at San Bernardino blocking up my whole operation here?
Almost. Look at that, so damn close. All right, take a look here.
The big old lag bar is what it is.
Junk.
10,400 feet.
It's probably all empties.
Okay, so we
That
got
train I
that.
just sent over the diamond was almost 10,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna AI this. I'll make sure I get it into Barstow. Been 2 days.
Yeah, that's a real popular train there.
Watching. Yeah, he's on the other main. All right, so those blues are the cut point. So we're going to.
Nope, it fouls by one engine, David.
Are you serious?
Yep.
What? I think the thing that gets me the most with this rail driver is the fact that it lights up your speed. At least for the way I have it set up.
As you use it, you're going to find that the irritating thing is when you have to constantly calibrate it because it will switch back on your notches real quick.
Oh, that's lovely.
UP 7911 approach 9th Street, One East Oak.
I don't know how long you're going to be on, Christian, but there's enough for you to come back.
I got enough time to get back. I should, at least.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff for you to take back. I think there's 2 tracks.
There's 3.
There you go.
I'd say close to 6,000 or 7,000 feet.
That's why I gave you extra motors, buddy.
How heavy is it?
Now he's got to do some math.
Yeah.
It's gonna be light. I'll just take it back conventional. That would be easier.
Yeah. I don't know how much is empty and how much is loads.
So we got to cut. Going to pull these. We're going to push them here on the main. We'll cut it. And then we'll deliver ours.
Hostler crew calling 50.
I go here into the OC. Our pickups.
All right.
Okay, and we're back. There was a crash or something. Again, it has to do with me showing that web browser.
That train started out about 10 feet short of 8,000.
Just decides to
Yeah.
crash, unknown why.
I think the longest return trip I've seen was 9,500 feet.
Because I'll put it.
Which Christian's going to have to give himself permission.
Yeah.
Christian's like, I'll just approve this all on my own.
Do I need to ask? Nah, I don't need to ask.
Should I ask Matt just because?
Talk about an evil laugh.
Me.
I know.
It's because I'm grouchy.
What else is new?
Roger that.
All right, so we're gonna we'll cut the blues back here a little bit, and then we'll drop them off. But yeah, last time I had a OBS crash when I'm going OC. This time I had OBS or Streamlabs crash. So it appears not to be a problem with the actual streamer software. It's a problem with the how long? At what point did I disappear? By the way, like when I started talking about for the OC, like where I had the web page.
Does East LA Yardmaster control weeds?
Yep.
Okay. 7911 East LA.
It's like the browser gets stuck
Go ahead over.
and kills the stream
Pulling
for
up
whatever
the
reason,
Downey.
and the software just crashes on me. So
Roger that. Stand by.
I'll know that for the future. Stop doing that as much. 'Cause I clicked, I picked up those cars,
How much you got for me?
and I showed that, and then all of a sudden, everything just kind of died. So
3,500 feet. Less than that, actually, not including the power.
So these are the ones
Okay,
we just
so
picked up.
hopefully it all fits on 15. And then your pickups are on 11 through 14.
So then these are the ones we're delivering.
All right, come in for 15, and then pickups 11 through 14.
That's a Roger.
Somebody finished that 51 last night.
Yeah, Alex did.
Well, that's where that third track came from then, because there was 2 when I was done.
Come on, GEs.
Yeah.
I got to think about it.
They should make the GEs slam into the SD70s like they do in real life.
It's the other way around in real life.
Is it? That's right. The 70s slam into the GEs. Which way did I say it?
GEs into the SD70s.
Come on, get out of here. That's not what I meant.
All right, here we go. Backing
Come on,
up.
Christian. You know I said it backwards.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we're gonna
Darn
dump
staff members giving me a hard time.
these off back here. Make our way back to the yard, and
You do set yourself up, Jason.
probably another
Yeah, it's fun.
45 minutes or so of that.
It's more entertaining, right?
Yep. Maybe I like being punished, Matt.
Now it turns into 3. Yep. All we're doing is moving 15 cars to just 2 different locations. Well, I guess the ones that were there as well, but that's why I'm on this thing all the time. Just the simplest things takes forever, which is not a bad thing. See if I can get this parked just perfect without hitting anything.
Nobody's got dispatcher 26, right, man?
Nope.
Okay, so I can do some switching here.
All right, I'll handbrake this guy. Guy. I don't want rolling anywhere. And we'll make a cut right here.
UP 71 and 11, dispatcher 230 over.
Just 230 over.
Need the light here at Downey to get into the yard over.
You talked to yard yet?
Yeah, Roger, we're all good to go.
All right, lot coming up. Thank you.
Check our, yep, so all of our cars are within the dots, which is important. Otherwise, they won't be processed. All right,
East LA to DS230.
These guys are good. Now delivered those. And
230 over.
all we gotta do is head back.
Yeah.
It'll be a while.
Yard crew coming out of the intermodal ramps currently needs headroom at CP Downey for one time.
Signal indication, one time.
Roger that, signal indication one time. Here we go. I think I can. Yay!
Matt, can you do me a favor? You pull that north plat train out of Yermo down along the main, so somebody sees it.
North Platte train at Yermo.
Yep, they don't check the yard page, and then it just sits there and rots for 3 days.
All right, so our switch is there
But if you move it down there to the main, you know, in that little
for
pocket,
main line.
somebody will see it.
That one?
Yep,
Okay.
and just move it out of the yard into road trains.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go to the signal and then wait for permission to cross and then push back.
One of those things sat there one week for 8 days.
We'll push it in the yard, attach, and that'll be it. It's kind of hard to see what the total time is now that the Streamlabs crashed, but I think we're at, I think when we started about 2 hours ago total. Just a quick little deal, right? There's a lot of time spent waiting, though, for the trains to go past, especially with the dispatchers on.
I'm not gonna lie, seeing all of that terrain does not look like it's gonna fit on the track.
We'll see.
If it doesn't, you can use the east end of 14.
Raj.
Mojave sub calling the SP 188 over.
SP 188, go ahead, over.
Sir, do you happen to have work in Mojave today?
Yes, we have setouts at Mojave and pickups at Flida.
Okay, set out to Mojave, pickups at Flida. All right, appreciate it. We'll get you in there. Peace out.
Johan, are you past Summit?
Yes, sir.
You're past Summit?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, Johan, are you gonna do your work off the main, or are you gonna go in the yard?
We do our work from the main.
All right, come on down. Here we go. Peace out.
All right, let me see. I'm here. Main 1. Emergency dispatch BN7022 on main 1 at CP May.
Denver Indiana sub dispatcher over.
Yes, sir. BN7022 is looking to cross and over to Main 2 and head back home to the Porphyry yard.
All right, I got one coming around, and then look for light.
Want to come around, look for the right for BN7022.
Thank you.
All right, we wait. See where we're at. Got this guy coming towards us. Or no, he's going around us. He's headed eastbound. Going to go right around us and then going to have us a light and be able to go backwards. All right, so we're sitting at CP May. That's that signal right in front of us. Absolute signal. And get on the ground. Well, that's behind us. There'll be a train coming from back here. We can go for a flight. Take a look-see where they're at. There he is right there. That's a double stack. Going kind of slow. Heavy, I wonder. And so they get around us to look for a light and ready to go back home. Going to tell us to stop at the light and then proceed again, I'm sure. That way we can throw that main line switch. It's only 600, 2.8 horsepower per ton. I don't know why they're going so slow. Not in a hurry, I guess. What is this? Oh, it's an S. Double stack. That's a symbol for double stack S. And M's off to get a haircut. Slow mover here. Because he has the flashing. Let's see what's the speed of the crossovers at 50. Be going more than 15. He's heavy. Didn't seem like it. I mean, it's a double stack. Urging approach medium. Be prepared to pass the next signal, not more than 35. So they're getting them lined back up on the correct side of the tracks they should be running on, and we're going to get to go right after he does. I was going, where is the, I hear hearing a whistle, but it's this guy passing the crossing ahead of us. So I guess when I capture this and send it over to YouTube, by the way, I'm going to have to download each individual or the two different pieces of this and put it together because Streamlabs crashed thanks to the Stream Deck. I gotta look into that. Alright, comes the edge of the train, so once they get things lined back up, I should get a light and be able to proceed. There she goes. Now we just wait for our light or be contacted by dispatcher. Waiting a little bit for him to have some time and let us go. We'll give him a call here in a minute if he hasn't done anything yet. Take a look. Nothing yet. All right. And San Bernardino Diaz BN7022 at CP May.
Seven 022 signal indication.
On signal indication. Thank you. All right, here we go. Okay, then cross this over right here, and then we'll be ready to go backwards towards the other direction. You know what would make NM's haircut more enjoyable is if he watched this on Twitch on his mobile phone while he was getting that haircut, wouldn't it? All right, let's start the countdown timer here. 800 feet that we got to clear. Got my crossing bell on because there's a crossing in front of me, and just in case I go past it. All right, now let's get out and look at our signal. Take a look here and see what's going on. And San Bernardino DS, this is BN7022.
Signal coming up.
Thank you for a signal. We'll let you know when we have the mainline switch locked back for normal traffic.
Thank you.
All right, we're headed back home to the yard up here. Take a look at the map. He hasn't done anything with that yet, but that's fine. Wait till we get right up here around the corner, and then we'll run over there and throw that one switch. I ran an absolute signal, but well, that's a lie. The switch from the main line is going to be just after that bridge there. We're going to fly up here. Not sure why it's going sideways. I'm going crooked. Interesting. Let's slow her down a little bit. We're coming in a little hot. $15 miles an hour is good. We're going to slow it down just a little bit more. Not too slow, though. Oh, it's down. It's headed down, so I don't want to go too crazy here. It should be all the way switched, but I'm going to check as soon as I clear the main here.
UP 7911, dispatcher 230 over.
Dispatcher 230 over.
All your hand operated switches between Downey and East LA on main 108 track line of lock normal over.
Understood. All switches handled between Downing and East LA line lock main track 1. How long do you think before you're ready to come back out?
You probably got a couple minutes yet. You gotta figure out how we're gonna double this up, and you got some time over.
All right. Thank you. Do so.
I'll be back, guys.
San Bernardino dispatch BN 7022.
7022. Clear the main and all switches line lock main track 2 over.
Yeah, that's correct. The switch is locked back for main 2.
All right. Thank you, DSL.
Okay. Now we're off the main now. Now we can do what we do. Let's check to make sure our switches are lined up for what we need. Turn it in there. We're going to turn there and connect to what's there. Update our paperwork, and that's it. Have no sound because everything's happening here. Getting a little too fast, got to slow her down. All right, so I pulled me out of the yard, out of the dispatch and in the yard ops, so get a little bit quieter here as we finish up. So that's 2 industry cars, 2 sets of industry cars delivered and retrieved. So pickups and deliveries complete. And that took about 2.5 hours, I'd say. No, it was about 11, 12. So 12, 1. Yeah, 2.5 or so. And I lost where I was. All right, so we'll jump here. Rid of all those. We don't need those right now. We can know where we're at. Lower down here just a bit. There's knuckle into place right there. And that's it. That's it, folks. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Hope you enjoyed the 2-part series within one, because that's what happens. Streamlabs crashed on us, so it is what it is. But anyways, we'll be back on Sunday with more of this, but on YouTube. So make sure you go over to YouTube, and back next Wednesday for more Twitch. But we're doing LA Noir. Well, it's been fun. I hope everybody else enjoyed it as well. So until next time, we'll see ya. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Take care.